Hi everyone, welcome to Blooming Tarot. Here we are with another pick a card reading, and for today's question we are going to see best ways to improve this relationship. So I didn't choose a type of relationship. Any relationship that comes to your mind first probably is the one that you should use for this pick a card, but any type of relationship is good. It can be a love relationship, friends, colleagues from work or school, even family. Any type of relationship is acceptable. We are just going to try to see what's going on in these relationships and how can we improve them. Some positive ways that we can find so we can navigate these changes. So, as usual, we have three piles here, pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3.